I'm gonna hand you your before photo. Just want you to look at that for a second and tell me your first reaction when you see that.
Oh my God, I can't even I can't remember. I can't remember. I remember the hurt. I didn't remember how bad they truly looked. I'm Pat. I had veneers and implants with Dr. Faust. As a child, I had epilepsy, and at that time, it created me to take a lot of medications that were detrimental to my teeth. So growing up, I had teeth that looked like stones, and that's what children called me, stone teeth. It was really hurtful, and my parents were just average middle-class people, and they didn't have the money to put into my teeth. And so I got to a point as a child that I didn't even want to go places and smile. I forgot what it was like to smile. I would keep my mouth closed as often as I could so that the kids wouldn't make fun of me. And as I grew up, that feeling followed me. So I just went through life thinking that that's the way it was going to be. When I met my husband and I had children, my children always wanted to have pictures done with me, and I refused to have any pictures. It was, I was always missing. So I just didn't put money into myself. My children came first. I made sure that they got their teeth taken care of. I made sure that they had what they needed. And I just went through life thinking that that was the way I was going to live. I met Dr. Faust at a bridal show when my son was going to get married, and his wife had the perfect teeth. Her and her family had always taken care of their teeth and had money to put into their teeth. And so she always questioned why I just didn't do something. And it's difficult to tell people that money comes first for other things. And so at the bridal show we were at to go look at things for her, I found Dr. Faust. I always say he found me.
And Pat had come to our table with her future daughter-in-law, who was looking for what we can do for her for whitening. And while my partner was looking or talking with her future daughter-in-law, I had looked at Pat and asked her, was there anything we can do for her? And her response was, "You can't help me. My teeth are too bad."
And he said, "Well, we can show you what you'll look like." I said, "I can't do that." And then we went forward. He asked me why, and I said, "I don't smile." I said I wouldn't do that in front of everybody that was at that show or in front of anybody. So he told me to walk away and to come back, that he was going to set up a private area for me to have a picture taken. Now, can you believe that? This is at a bridal show, okay, with lots of other people around. And he made a special little area that was blocked off so nobody could see me. And I cried. And I said, "It doesn't matter, I'm not going to have anything done." And he said, "Just let me take some pictures." I set up a meeting, they called me. I came in, he talked to me about my teeth and what they could do. And I said, "I really love you," because he just connected. This is hard to explain, but sometimes something happens for a reason. God put him in front of me, and he just was able to pull something from me with the kindness that he had to get me to communicate with him. And I'm gonna cry, I really am, because he changed my life. And I say that he became my best friend because he did it all. I got the veneers, I got implants, I got my gums taken care of.
And since then, we had transitioned Pat from a smile that she was embarrassed to show off to one that is, she beams and she glows and she brags about what a great experience that she's had, and literally has become a different person.
He gave me the ability to smile and to live a life that I never envisioned that I could live.
To see somebody's life transition to the capacity that Pat's did is why I became a dentist, and why I do what I do as far as focusing on aesthetics and how to restore people back to health.
And when I tell you he changed my life, I didn't do anything before. I'm now running for Senate. I speak in front of people. I smile all the time. People tell me I've got a beautiful smile now. And I love life. And I look back at what I was and what I've become, and it's changed everything for me. I even talk about it many times on the Senate floor, but I tell people that we need to work on dental plans. It's one of the things that I believe we need to change. We have medical plans that we need to change for people. Dental work has to be looked at differently because I know it helped my health, it helped and I mean mental health as well as physical health. And it gave me a life that's so different than I ever envisioned.